Man, oh man, I tell you, it's like you take one step forward to take two steps back. As soon as I start making progress on my list of pairs that I want, they add two or three more. This is crazy, man. It's just calling me. Just be calling me. Just be calling me. What up, what up, what up, Prime? Making new trees up to the fullest. Trees up. What's good, y'all? Today, the UNC Reimagines drop. And I feel like I don't need to rush to get those, even though I am getting them. I'm glad I waited and didn't rush into them to get them early, because I would have made that same mistake that I did with my black toes. I bought my black toes months and months and months in advance and lost some money. And it's not like I'm betting on them or anything like that. I'm not a reseller, but with the decline in popularity, I guess no longer hype beastie type response for Jordan 1s, it's like you can wait now. You can walk right in the store and get your pair now. Again, I won't downplay these UNC Reimagines. I'm going to wait like a couple days, probably into next week, trying to adhere to the budget here, because like I said, now there's two or three more pairs that I didn't even know that was out there, and they're going crazy right now to me. But yeah, I definitely want to get them. I'm just not rushing into them. You live and you learn, and they've dropped below retail, and they're just, I swear, in like one night they dropped like $20-30, man. It was crazy. I was like, oh man, keep going. It's good for me. Again, I don't consider myself a hype beast, but like anybody, I may like some hype beastie things. You like what you like at the end of the day. I just don't go pursuing them because they are hype beastie. I have to like it first and foremost, and that's no knock to anybody that is a hype beast. Cool, yeah, I'm definitely gonna get those. I'll pick those up. Like I said, it won't be today, but I will be getting them sometime during next week. I feel like I again have a great chance of getting them. But I'm not going to sleep. I'm not going to be lackadaisical or nothing like that. Rest assured. How do y'all feel about the UNCs? Anybody in the baby blue like that? I hear a lot of people are talking about how the midsole is. They don't like how it's aged. I think I mentioned this before in another vlog. They're similar to the Lost and Founds Chicago 1s, which I have those. With the aged midsole. I think they're fine. I've watched several videos on them, several points of view, different people with different lighting, outside, inside. I think they look dope. I'm fine with that. That doesn't bother me. I said this before. I got my first pair of Jordan 1s was 2019, the Gym Reds. And that's when they actually started doing the sail color sole. And I thought it was dope because it adds a contrast. Not only it gives the shoe a pre-vintage age look, but it adds a contrast to the shoe. And I think it's fire. So, but, you like what you like. So I definitely will be picking those up, again, within the next few days. Don't feel the need of urgency. I'm being smarter this time. You got to work smarter, not harder. So, the LeBron 21 line. Now, I'm gonna be honest, I'm not the biggest fan of any LeBron shoe. I've tried them. A lot of them is stompers, some astronaut boots. I do have 13s. I mentioned this way back in the vlog. I have 13s. I love those 13s. They're gym shoes. I love them in the gym. I haven't worn them in a long time. They're actually in a closet. I forgot they were in there. They're all black, but they're bubblegum sole. And if you've ever seen 13s, they're tanks. I mean, they are stompers. They're built for someone who is of a taller stature, and they're built for that. You can tell by the cushioning. They even got pods on the bottom of the soles. There's these hexagonal pods. I think they're hexagons. They're definitely a geometric shape, but they're strategically placed under the foot, so when you land, different pressure points absorb. So I like all that techie stuff. I like the fact that we're in an age where you not only have utility shoes with new tech. Some of these utility shoes they're trying to push to make for casual wear, which leads me to my point. The 13s, I wouldn't do that. I made that one mistake one time, boy, I got laughed at. Man, people was calling me space boots, and there were all kinds of stuff. But I love them in the gym. They're very tough tank shoes. My feet feel safe when I put them on. Now, with that said, LeBron 21s, they're like a low cut. And I saw them, but when they started doing this, I guess paying homage to Deion Sanders, the DT, I think the first one was the DT Max 96s, the Prime 96s. Those are fire. They're done with a LeBron 21 silhouette. So they took the DT Air Max 96, Prime 96 likeness and applied it to a LeBron 21, which to me, they knocked it out the park. Because if you wasn't crazy about the design or even the silhouette, I feel like it's improved on a LeBron 21. I think it was a beautiful merger, a beautiful marriage of the two, because I wasn't crazy about the Prime 96s, to be honest. I do like the black and gray ones, the Falcon color ones. Those are fire. But there's a clunkiness to that shoe. Like, to me, I would only be able to get those off with a pair of dope sweats. Now, they just dropped yesterday the LeBron 21 Prime 93s, which was, the debate is the Falcons color or San Francisco color. The DT Air Max, the first Deion's, I believe they were. The white and red with the buckle that goes across. Those are fire. Those are fire either way. I like those. But again, they are a turf shoe, and they have a little bit of, not clunkiness, but a little bit of bulkiness to them. Well, they also put that same colorway and color scheme, build scheme, onto LeBron 21, and man, those are fire. Those are probably, of the two, those are my favorite. So now you could kill two birds with one stone. If you didn't get the Nike Air Max or the Nike DT Prime, the 93 version, you are, like, I don't feel like I'm missing out. Like, even though they're not going for much right now, I think they're around retail if I'm not mistaken, but the LeBrons I think are actually up a little bit, I guess because they just came out, but they are the LeBron 21 Prime 93. Nike is paying homage to the Nike Air Diamond Turf. I just like it's a sleeker looking shoe, and I like basketball shoes, not just for casual wear. I like wearing them in the gym, even if I'm shooting around at the park or just going to the gym, like the regular gym. I like the new tech that is being applied to a lot of the shoes, and like I said, Adidas and Nike. Like I think that what they're doing now with shoes, Puma, all the lines, all the basketball lines, Puma, is fire. And I just think that to take a turf shoe and apply that to basketball tech in this instance, just hear me out. In this instance, in this space and time, I gotta assume that's a well-cushioned shoe. It looks comfortable, and you can ball in it. But I think you could actually get that off as a casual look. Like, just because, we're in the times of retros and it's got a retro look. It's a new shoe. It's on a new silhouette, but with a retro twist. Kind of like if you put like a new engine in an old school car. Or vice versa. Put an old engine in the new car. I just think it revives. It helps to revive each brand. They're both helping each other. LeBron and Deion. Even though Deion needs no help at all. I honestly think it's helping LeBron, to be honest with you. Because like I said, no shade, but I just can't. Maybe it's my size shoe. I wear 11s. I keep saying this, and 11 is right there. I'm like right at the door of Big Yacht Gang. Like, I got for my feet. So 11, 12, we right there. 12 is definitely there. For me, it depends on the shoe, and I feel like certain cuts of his shoe, they're literally made for someone of his stature. They're built like that, no matter what size shoe you pick. So that's why I said, like, most of his shoes, I look at them and I go, man, it's a nice colorway, but I could just see me now looking like I got stompers on my feet, because I learned from getting them 13s. So, but anyway, comment below what y'all think of these. Either or, the Prime 96s or the Prime 93s. like I said, of the two are dope, but of the two, these ones that just dropped yesterday, man, so I might have to add them. Actually, I'm adding them to my list because in that way I don't have to really worry about getting the DT Air Maxes. The DT, I keep saying it late. Let me make sure I say these names right. I keep saying it. The Nike Air Diamond Turf, the first Deons. Like, I'm not sure if I'm going to get those, but those LeBron 21 Prime 93s, the ones that are paying homage, I think I want those. Those would be a better. They just feel like they look like they're a better all-around shoe. You know, what y'all think? Comment below. Let me know what y'all think about that. And my last topic here, I think I might have brought this up before, but the approaching tariffs on shoes and how, actually not just shoes but everything. They are approaching. I think they said May we should start seeing some significant differences. Some people may already be seeing it. I don't know how that works as far as the due date. I've seen it, but I can't retain everything. You know, I'd have to be looking on my phone. But so that's another reason why I'm pushing to grab not every, but some of the shoes I didn't get a chance, because this was the year, the 40th anniversary, of course, of Jordan, the Jordan 1. They're pushing out all the old retros. I'm like, all right, I'm grabbing this and that. And then as soon as they started with the tariff things, I even turned up even more. So because I don't know how that's going to work out next year. Towards the end of next year, they said you're really going to see it. Although Nike and Adidas and a few other brands are pushing for President Trump to give them a little bit of leeway, a little bit of slack on the tariffs, so it does not affect the shoe market as much, because they're definitely going to offload those costs to us, the consumers. We all know that at some capacity. So I guess they're on the list. Some people already, I think, phones have been are off that list, or they're not, as the tariffs won't be as high, and it's a few other products. But yeah, that's another reason why I'm like motivated, like, cause I don't know what next year is going to look like as far as these prices and everything. We have no idea. So as of right now, in the spring and the summer, I'm trying to get to it. But I'm also, again, trying to be economical and trying to be smart. I'm not trying to just go crazy just for the fact of going crazy, you know, because it's wild out here. So, but yeah, that's another form, another thing that's pushing me to get some of the shoes off my list, because it's like the clock is ticking with these things, man. So I don't know, like, let me know, what do y'all think? Comment below. What do y'all think about the tariffs? What do y'all think about, and I'm, you know, not to be political, I'm just how the economy is going to affect some of our favorite things, favorite trips, possibly food, you name it. Like, you got to be vigilant out here. Keep your, as they say, keep your smarts, your wits about you. You know, stay sharp out here. You know, just be careful. You know, but let me know. Comment below how y'all feel about everything. I mean, what y'all think about the UNCs? What y'all think about the DT Air Maxes, the LeBron 21s, and these crazy ass tariffs? It's your boy Prime Mega. Appreciate y'all. Love y'all. Have a blessed week. Have a blessed day. Let's get it, y'all. Trees up.